Asparagus. It makes your pee smell funny. Asparagus. This is my family's favorite vegetable. I make this at least weekly because it's easy, it's very delicious, and fun little fact I mentioned before, because of the beautiful addition to the flavor of your pea. So first thing I do when I take asparagus is cut off the tips. If it's gross, it's hard like this, you don't want it. You can save it and make an asparagus stock, but come on, really, who's going to do that? I just put it in a compost pile or get rid of it. Cut them off, put them on your baking sheet. I'm going to go through and just trim the edges of all of these pretty quickly. I've got my oven preheating right now to 400 degrees. We're going to roast them. It takes about 10-15 minutes. They're going to be fantastic. So we're almost done here. Discard pile. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I've got a baking sheet. I've got my asparagus nice and lined up. I'm going to take some olive oil. You can drizzle this, or today I'm just going to use a pastry brush and brush it right on there. We're going to get nice and friendly. Give the asparagus a little bit of love. Now the oil is just going to help them roast and keep a little bit of the flavor. I'm going to add some salt and pepper, and then the last minute of roasting, I'm going to top them with Parmesan, which just kicks it up a notch and makes them so much more delicious. So we've got our olive oil. Oh, perfect. Those look great. Nice and shiny. They look beautiful. A little bit of salt. Just kind of sprinkle that on. And some fresh ground pepper. Perfect. So fast, so easy. Goes right in the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and we'll put some cheese on. Okay, so my asparagus has been in the oven for about 10 minutes, roasting on 400 degrees. It's nice and tender. I want to take it out and give it a little love. So what that looks like is Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle the top very generously, because I'm a generous person. That's how I roll. A little bit of Parmesan here, a little bit of Parmesan there, and we're just going to put it back in for a minute until it's melted. So depending on how big your asparagus is, the spears could be thick or thin. These are kind of medium thickness. This cooked pretty quickly in about 10 minutes. If they're thicker spears, you might need to bake it to roast them for about 15. So just kind of watch and see. You can use a fork to determine when they're done, because you still want them to have a little bit of texture. You don't want them to be so mushy. That's not good. Okay, got my cheese on. They'll go back in the oven for 1 minute. Then they'll be done. Okay, the asparagus has been in the oven for a minute with Parmesan, just so it's melted and delicious. I'm going to take it out and we'll enjoy it. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Always tell my kids, how does asparagus spell love? Parmesan cheese. Okay, I've got a platter so that I can take this right to the table. I'm going to go ahead and scoop these off. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Gorgeous and delicious. Perfect.